Miss Monday. Are you excited?
Yeah! I got my bite me glasses. Woo! At night! Yeah! And we're at Taco Bell because we hungry.
Okay, so this video is going to be like a 2-part video because like I'm going to post the first part on Monday and she's going to post the second. Oh, no, the second part on Friday. My boogers are coming out. I have allergies. So yeah, so we're gonna do it like 2 videos because we talk a lot of. So yeah,
we're that awesome. Yes. But yeah, so be sure to watch on Friday the second part.
Yes. Okay, so officially it's been 3 days ever since we saw New Moon. We didn't have time to do the video that same day. Overall, general opinion before we break it down, I loved it.
Awesome. But you guys already know I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think it was like 5,000 times better than Twilight.
Definitely.
And we came to a conclusion and we found out what exactly was wrong with Twilight.
Yes.
What was wrong with Twilight?
Catherine Hardwicke.
Oh, yeah. We believe that the worst thing that could ever happen to Twilight was Catherine Hardwicke. Because Chris Weitz is awesome and he made like a whole bunch of things that were wrong with Twilight. He made them so much better. Like, number 1, the special effects.
Oh, yes.
They were like so much better. And like there were parts like in the super speed, there were parts that were slow-mo but it actually looked fast. Not like in Twilight that Edward looks like he's jumping slow-mo from a rock. You know?
It was so much better.
I'm like Alfalfa from Little Rascals. It's like,
it was so much better, and I love the wolves.
You are so beautiful.
I know.
Okay.
Action.
Yes, the fight scenes were actually awesome.
Way better.
I know.
And he actually did everything in order.
Yeah. Like, the scenes actually made sense. Not like in Twilight, because even though I read the books, I was like, what the hell's happening? But it was really well ordered. Everything connected perfectly. It was very, like, the pace of the movie was really good.
Yes.
It wasn't like Twilight that they dwelled on, like, stupid scenes.
Yes.
And you were all like, hurry up.
I saw Twilight 3 times, and the second time I was already like, yeah, get on to the good stuff. I was bored, but the second time I was screaming my head off. Just
The
like
second
first
the second time for New Moon.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you
Sorry.
were like the second time and then the second time. I was confused. Okay. Let's see, what else? Oh, something that Chris Weitz made better. The acting. Kristen Stewart can actually act a little bit. Because in Twilight she couldn't act to save her life, and now she acts a little bit. And Robert, like, you know in Twilight how he was all like, I feel very protective of you. And this one he actually looks at Bella straight on, not like through his eyes.
And he actually looks sexy.
It's the attitude, because he's ugly.
No, but the clothes.
Yeah.
In the first movie, the clothes was
Hobo.
Yes, definitely. But now he wears clothes that I actually imagined him
Like
in
Edward wearing.
when I was reading the book.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually seduced, and I think he is
Disgusting.
gross. Sorry
Yes.
for you girls that like him, but I don't.
I actually almost threw up in the part of the Walturi when, like, Arrow's trying to talk to Bella, and I'm all, like, focusing on his ugly-ass chest. And I was all like, ew, ew, ew. You know, and I don't even remember what they said to each other, you know? Because I was all like,
I just focused on the fake abs because he was breathing hard, and you could see that he had no abs at all.
It was all airbrushed.
Yes.
It was really noticeable. I'm sorry,
Yes.
but he has no abs.
And his nipples.
His nipples are all lopsided.
Even my guy friends that are straight noticed that.
It was all like one this way and then the other one's like the other way, and you're like, what? Yeah.
Weird.
If we're not looking at you right. Okay, what else? Important.
I love the beginning.
The beginning, the new moon at the beginning was awesome.
That was perfect. I loved it.
Yeah. I was like, it was so great. The only thing I would have changed is like instead of like you have the new moon and it sort of like goes to the left and you see the title of the movie, I would have made it go to the right because that way I could actually read new moon instead of reading new moon the other way around. You know, so I would have done it. It would be Noomwen. That's what I read, Noomwen. I would have read it like new moon if it would have like changed the other way. But it was cool. I loved the beginning of the movie. It was great. And
the kisses were better, in my opinion. Like
yes.
the first kiss that Edward gives to Bella. Although the one in Volterra, that was not sexy. I noticed the shoulder thing.
Yeah, because Edward's all like, Edward and Bella are like kissing, and then you see Edward going on like,
Yes.
you know, like a girl, like they usually
like
lift their shoulder. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like,
That's not sexy.
no, it's not.
Not at
That's
all.
girly. I mean, I was like, I know you like doing the part of Salvador Dali, but you don't need to do that in New Moon. Edward is actually straight, no matter how many years it took him to lose his virginity. I think Taylor Lautner really came through for me in this movie because at first I wasn't sure if he was able to do the part of Jacob, but he did it perfectly. When he had to be playful, he was playful. When he had to be flirty with Bella, he was flirty with Bella. And when he had to be all pissed off, he was pissed off.
Yes.
You know, so I think he did like a great job. And I felt, something that we said at the beginning of the movie, it was like we were watching it and we were like, oh my god, I feel like I'm reading the book. It was
Yes.
that faithful, honestly.
It was awesome. It really was. And it
Yeah.
made me think about the rest of the books, and it was awesome.
Yeah. And there was like, what I was talking to her earlier about this, that it was like in the books, like when I read the books, I was all desperate for like Edward to come back, and I'm like, no, Edward, and blah blah, and you know, and you see things from Bella's perspective, and you're like, honestly, I was annoyed with Jacob because I'm Team Edward, and I was annoyed with Jacob, and I was like, Jacob, you're stupid ass. You know that like Bella has always been with Edward, and it's always been Edward, so why are you interfering? But in the movie, you can actually see that it's not Jacob's fault and it's not Edward's fault. It's all Bella's fault.
Whore.
Why? You said it before I said it. I was supposed to say why, and you were supposed to say, because she's a dirty whore. But you didn't let me.
Because he's a dirty whore. There.
Ah. She is. And the thing is, like, we were screaming it out in the theater, and we didn't care. We were
Yeah.
like, you stupid whore. Because, I mean, you can actually notice how she's playing a game with both of them. And you don't notice that very quickly in the book.
Because she's saying, you're getting it from her perspective. Of course she thinks she's a saint, but she's not. She's a dirty whore. And
Yeah.
I was never annoyed with Jacob because I love him. But
Yeah.
I thought he was being stupid because he knew what she
Yeah.
was going through. But no, she was playing him.
Yeah, she was. Because, like, honestly, it's been kind of like a while since I've read the books. So when she's like, are you breaking up with me? I didn't remember that. But that was like, bitch.
Yeah, when I said that, I was like, oh, right, she says that.
She's like a stupid whore because she's leading him on the whole time. The whole time she's leading him on. And then Edward's like,
And at the end of the movie, I love you. She goes like this close, I love you. But if I have to choose, I'm gonna choose him.
it'll always be him. I was like, what? You don't say that.
After saying I love you, like,
Yeah.
really? Seriously?
Yeah. You know what I think? She a lonely bitch. And since she can't be with Edward because Edward don't want to scratch her thingy, then she looks for someone else to scratch it for her. Because she, like Stephanie Meyer can say, she's like a smart individual. I'm on a roll here. You're not letting me speak. Stephanie Meyer can say say she's like a smart individual who everyone can relate to her, but it's not true because she thinks with her crotch. Okay? Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, because Stephanie Meyer is all like, yeah, Bella is such a great person and you can totally relate to her, you know? But honestly,